my calculations are correct, when this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit.
It's cool.
Finish the job, James. Blow them all to hell.
You still just hanging out playing Nintendo?
Look at that.
They got the Monkees. Mm-hmm. They were a major influence on the Beatles.
Yeah, I know.
It's your choice. Yes. And it's the choice of a new generation.
The door, Alec! There's a draft!
Let's see if you bastards can do 90.
Be careful, you clumsy twat. Them tunes ain't spaggage.
How we doing? Oh wow, mirrors. Hello, hello.
It would take at least 5 people to go over that limit.
Well, if you must know, I'm in my 2nd year of med school, and I'm training for the summer games. What are you two up to?
So I turned to pot, hoping it would solve my problems. But you know something? The only thing it fixed was my life.
I'm talking about a little place called Aspen.
But scientists don't smoke pot. We do. And that's the difference.
It's her. Wolf.
Sniper Wolf.
Yes, it's her. It's definitely her.
Presto. Oh, that's magic. Thank you so much. Oh, what a combo, man.
I'm sick and tired of having to eke my way through life. You spilled the salt. That's what's the matter. Spilling the salt is very bad luck.
Let's run. Alright, are we ready? We are ready. How much more ready can we get? Throw this on here. Alright. Alright, on to episode 4. Episode 4. Episode 4.
What? Where am I?
In good old 1955.
Ah, Citizen Plus? Citizen Plus!
Citizen Plus! Oh, this can't be. This is heavy, Doc. Oh, this can't be.
He's locked up all my stuff. I'll never get that combination on my own.
Oh, really? Try it.
I'll never get that combination.
Oh.
Hey, let me out!
Where's George McFly? Where is George
Make sure
McFly?
The McFly boy is prepped for his Citizen Plus treatment by the time I finish with my husband.
How is Citizen Brown?
I'm afraid it's worse than we imagined. He's gone completely antisocial.
Darn.
We're using every tool at our disposal to snap him out of it. But I fear that nothing short of a complete personality rebuild will bring our leader back to us.
And it's all McFly's fault.
Unbelievable, isn't it? One teenage hooligan has brought Hill Valley to the brink of ruin. Ah, well. Let me know when he's ready. I'll be tending to Citizen Brown.
Wow, that's pretty good.
I gotta get out of here and rescue Doc.
Citizen Brown.
Hello?
Hello.
What?
Do you have time to talk about NFTs? Why is my stuff locked in a cage?
Why is all my stuff locked in a cage?
In order to ensure that Citizen Plus patients don't injure themselves, their belongings are placed in a locked box until the completion of their Citizen Plus treatment.
Injure themselves?
It's a very intensive process. Some people can't handle it.
Oh. Can I take a look at my stuff?
Can I take a look at my stuff for a second?
Why?
I want to make sure my guitar neck isn't getting bent.
What?
Come on, man. My parents spent a fortune on that thing.
Fine. Back away from the door, sir.
Well, guess we can watch him.
There. How's the guitar?
I guess it's okay.
Good.
Alright.
I'll never get that combination on my own.
Far out.
Hello?
What now?
Hey, could you get me a burger or something? The only food I've had today is a tofu dog.
Regrettably, sir, the rigors of the Citizen Plus treatment require you to begin the process with an empty stomach.
Gosh, okay. Can I take another look at this stuff? Let me out of here.
Let me out of here.
Sorry, sir, but Citizen Plus patients aren't allowed to exit their waiting rooms until the Citizen Plus treatment chamber has been suitably prepped for their procedure.
Okay, can you keep me in here? Can't keep me in here.
You can't keep me in here. It's against the law.
When you sign your Citizen Plus
It's
treatment
against the
agreement,
law.
you gave the Citizen Plus ward legal approval to incarcerate you until the completion of your Citizen Plus treatment.
I didn't sign
I didn't
anything.
sign anything.
Of course you did, sir. Citizen Edna handed me the paperwork herself.
Of course you did. I don't suppose you believe me if I told you that Edna forged my signature.
That's a good one, sir.
Can I take another look at my stuff?
No.
Oh, come on.
Can I take another look at my stuff?
No.
Well, okay.
I don't suppose you...
That's a good one.
Alright, that's all in. What else can we do? Maybe there's something or someone to help you get out of there. At the window. Oh.
Jen? Hey, Jennifer! I gotta get her attention.
Oh. Can I knock on the window?
Hey, Jen! What are those windows made of?
Maybe another tap.
Hey, Jen! What are those windows made of?
Martin?
Ah, Dad, is that you?
Who else would it be?
Where are you?
Back in the garage. What are you doing in the Citizen Plus ward?
Still in the garage.
Edna threw me in here.
She can't do that to my son. How can I help?
Oh, wow.
I tried to peek over the guard's shoulder to get the combination, but he's too tall.
Over his shoulder? Hold on.
What?
I may have it on tape.
Zoom, enhance. Zoom, enhance.
Alright.
What?
The camera was high enough to see over his shoulder.
Nice work, Dad.
The combination is 2 left, 8 right, 18 left, 32 right.
All right.
Hey, your guitar. I'm sorry I tried to throw it out.
Yeah, the guitar's pretty cool, but this is what I care about.
No fair making your dad all misty, son.
George McFly.
Dad,
How can I help, son?
could you let me talk to Jennifer?
Jennifer Parker?
Yeah, she's in the room next door.
Let's see, that'd be waiting room beta. Got it.
You're all patched in, son. Jennifer.
Martin, is that you? Where are you?
I'm over here, in the camera.
Oh, Martin, aren't you in enough trouble already?
Trouble? Jen, what are you talking about?
You know, with all the drinking and the PDAs.
Jennifer, what's wrong with you? You sound strange.
I used to be strange, Martin, but thanks to my first Citizen Plus treatment, I'm well on my way to becoming an average, well-adjusted teenager.
Citizen Plus? Oh no, Jen, not you too.
Snap out of it.
Jen, this whole Citizen Plus thing is a scam. Edna's using it to take control of everyone in Hill Valley, including her husband.
You know, Citizen Edna told me you were having paranoid delusions, but I had no idea.
Wow.
How'd you wind up in the Citizen Plus program anyway?
My dad signed me up, and it's a good thing, too. I was completely out of control.
I kinda liked it. Why's your door open?
Now that I'm finished with my Citizen Plus treatment, I'm free to go whenever I want. I'm just waiting for the nice guard to escort me out.
Hey, do you know what time it is?
No.
Didn't they give you some kind of digital watch when you were done with all that brainwashing?
The Citizen Plus watch? I won't get one of those for another 5 or 6 treatments.
Rats.
The Citizens Plus watch.
Hey, on your way out, do you think you could help me break out of here?
Oh, I couldn't do that, Martin. It's against the rules.
Snap
Jen,
out of
snap
it.
out of it. This isn't the real you. I mean, it's kind of like the real you, but not like the real you in this timeline.
Wow, that's...
I know, it sounds crazy.
I'd never call you crazy, Martin. You're just sick. I should know I used to be sick too. But now I never want to spray paint a Buick or listen to rock music ever again.
Okay, forget breaking out. Could you at least come visit me? It's kind of lonely in here.
I don't think it's a good idea for us to see each other until you've undergone your first Citizen Plus treatment.
Why not?
Because your gosh danged hormones are out of control, Martin.
What time is it?
So, what was your Citizen Plus treatment like anyway?
It's... Well, that's weird. I don't really remember. Must be a side effect of the treatments.
Okay, forget breaking out. Could you at least come visit me? It's kind of lonely in here.
I don't think it's a good idea for us to see each other until you've undergone your first Citizen Plus treatment.
Why not?
Because your gosh danged hormones are out of control, Martin.
Could you hang around for a few minutes? It's nice to have someone to talk to.
I'll be here until the guard comes for me. Then I'll really have to tell him about how you're hijacking the cameras.
Oh, come on. Don't be a narc.
I'm not a narc. I'm a good citizen.
Oh no. Hijacking the cameras.
can't plug my guitar into that.
Can't plug my guitar into that. Can I plug it into here?
Okay, Jen, here's a little something I think you're gonna like. At least, I hope you still do.
Martin?
Jennifer.
Oh, Martin. Martin? What are you doing?
What's going on here?
I have no idea, sir. I was minding my own business when all of a sudden a horrible noise started coming out of that camera.
Well, that's not right.
Yeah, well, neither is this. No one scrambles my brain. You hear me? No one. I'm Jennifer Parker, rock and roller.
Jen?
Oh, yeah, right.
The life preserver.
Yeah, Jen.
No time for small talk, McFly. We need to get you disguised so we can walk out of here. Calvin Klein underwear? Really?
There. How do I look?
Little short for a stormtrooper, but it'll have to do. Come on!
Calvin Klein. Who the hell wears that crap in IRL?
Okay, hotshot, what's next?
Now we rescue Citizen Brown. Get the hell out of here and get things back to the way they're supposed to be.
Whatever, just as long as I get to break some stuff. I've got a lot of pent-up hostility
The way
right
it's
now,
supposed
you
to
know?
be.
Miss Parker,
What the?
Yeah.
I'm here to escort you to the lobby. Your father's waiting for you.
Can he wait? I was hoping that this attractive young man could take me on a tour of the facilities.
I'm afraid I really must insist, miss.
Relax, Jennifer. I've got everything under control.
Really?
Really.
Okay then. But first...
What was that for?
For saving me, dummy. Let's go, officer.
You know, I'm probably gonna have to write you up for a PDA violation.
Bite me.
What?
Rock and roll.
You have to write you up for a PD violation. And what's this all about? Oh, soda.
Don't touch that! I need the caffeine.
Oh. Can I have some
I have
food
some
then?
of that. Feels like I haven't eaten in years.
No, that's tannins. He's not allowed to eat it until he's taken his pacification pill. We tried to give it to him an hour ago, but he still hasn't swallowed it.
Let me try. I can be pretty persuasive.
No.
No.
Do you mind? I'm trying to run a complete personality rebuild on the big man himself here.
And?
And the last thing I need is your stubby little fingers turning Hill Valley's savior into a drooling rutabaga.
Is there a problem over there, citizen?
No problem, ma'am.
Good. Let's get back to it.
No problem, ma'am.
Increase somatosensory fluids by 17%.
Some door. Where does this lead us?
What are you doing in here?
Looking for the bathroom?
The next scheduled bathroom break isn't for another 158 minutes.
Right.
Gosh. Should get like paint a bottle or something, right?
Wow, they've really got this door locked up tight. I wonder what sick freak they've got in here.
Oh, it's Biff.
I should have known.
I should have known. There's no one more insane than Biff. Whoa. Oh.
Hey, get me out of here.
Who the hell is
Sorry,
that?
can't hear you in this thing, but thanks for the duds, though.
It's like needles or something.
Darling. You're only hurting yourself.
To get rid of that technician on the damn controls. Biff's too out of control. But that pill he's supposed to swallow might come in handy. Yeah, let's see how it rolls, eh? Maybe we can
I
talk
almost
to
feel
Biff.
sorry for the poor guy. Almost. Hey.
Shh, busy.
Can I have some of that? Feels like I haven't eaten in years.
No, that's Tannen's. He's not allowed to eat it until he's taken his pacification pill. We tried to give it to him an hour ago, but he still hasn't swallowed it.
Let me try.
I could be pretty persuasive.
No.
I can be pretty persuasive.
No, no.
Can I have some?
No.
Damn it.
Disengage occipital overrides.
Slide the newspaper under Biff's door. Then ask him to swallow the pill. Alright. Some newspaper, eh?
Hi, Biff.
McFly, you bojo.
Looks like your intercom's busted. Just as well. It'd probably be just a bunch of swearing and mixed metaphors anyway. The guard says I'm not supposed to give you any food until you swallow your pill.
Alright.
Oh, Biff spit.
Then we stick that pill in his diet soda.
Hey, is that a public display of affection over there?
What?
Place
sorry, it was
cyanide
just a
capsules
shadow.
under the tongue
Stop
like
goofing
so.
around and get back to work.
Yes, sir.
In the event of capture.
Jeez, what have they been feeding Biff? Horse tranquilizers?
You, God.
Who, me? I mean, me?
Yes, you. As you can see, that slacker of a technician is sleeping on the job again. Please be a dear and tend to the Citizen Plus control panel, will you?
Sure.
Okay, Doc, I'm in. Now, how do I get you out of here without turning you into a vegetable?
Rebalance the limbic inverters, please.
Alright, hit the controls.
Jeez, where's the off button on this thing?
Set the
Dang, an
controls for the
equalizer.
heart
At
of the
least,
sun.
I think it's an equalizer.
Oh, what is this? Gastrosensory.
Volume. Finally, a word I can understand.
Oh.
Okay, that moved him a few inches. Maybe I can blast him right out the door.
Yeah, right.
There's no jack.
Jack.
No, Emmett. When you wake up, you'll be a whole new person.
Got a week with no telephone.
There's nothing I need in there.
Praise the Lord when you're in my home. Oh man, it's gonna be like a long ass time ago in a town called Kickapoo. How do we blast him out the door?
Get back to work.
Yes, ma'am.
I've got to get her out of there.
Gotta get her out of there. Okay, maybe.
Tactile.
Whoa!
Sorry.
Oh!
I'm sorry about the discomfort, my love. But it's really
Gastrosensory.
What's this one? Diarrhea. Oh. Oh.
Olfactory. I think I know what that means.
Oh wow.
What the?
Looks like the aroma tanks have clogged themselves again.
Oh, thank you. I hadn't noticed that. Come on, make yourself useful.
Looks like the aroma tanks have clogged themselves again.
I'm sorry about the delay, dear. This'd go a lot easier if you just gave up this madness about time machines and
Don't give
altering
up,
the
Doc.
past. You should concentrate on the future.
There is no future for us.
You won't think that in a few more hours.
And please, think about the consequences of your actions.
Me? You're the one threatening the social order of Hill Valley with your crazy...
Oh no. Oh, you have to. Oh. Alright, here we go. We're gonna crank it right up.
Hey, Doc, let's get ready to blow this joint.
What was that? You! What are you doing?
Getting my friend out of here, you nutcase.
Oh no.
Okay, that was a little less dramatic than I had expected. Whoa!
Do. Oh, it's so great.
Let's go, Your Honor.
What? I can't hear you.
You're welcome.
To him, you slackhead!
He's a slacker. Your old man was a slacker too. Did that guy ever have hair?
so we can make a break for the time machine.
Hey, it's my mom.
Great Scott, Marty.
Don't talk to her. She can give us away.
Where is the DeLorean anyway?
I had the right code to my secret lab near Clayton Ravine.
Clayton Ravine, as in Clara Clayton?
Why is that significant?
Well, Clara's kind of supposed to be your wife, so yeah.
Fascinating.
Shouldn't we go help?
Once we go back and change history, none of this will ever happen.
I guess. What the heck was Edna doing to you back there?
She was trying to rebuild my personality from the ground up, erasing the parts she didn't like.
Harsh.
Harsh.
All right, Dad.
Are you okay?
No offense, Your Honor, but why'd you marry Edna anyway? She's kind of...
Hey, you.
Yes.
Get your damn hands off her.
Her madness was tempered by an ironclad sense of right and wrong. At least, that's how it seemed to me at the time.
Mom, Dad, no!
They'll be fine. Once we repair the time stream, none of this will ever happen.
I guess you're right.
Looks like the coast is clear.
Great. Let's go fix the DeLorean.
I'm afraid I'll have to do that without you, Martin.
Why?
Well, from what little I understand of time travel, if you help me rebuild the time machine, your presence in the repair efforts could cause some sort of temporal paradox after we return to 1931.
Oh, wow.
What am I supposed to do? Just hang out here in Bizarro Hill Valley until you fix the time machine?
Exactly. But don't worry. If things work out according to plan, you won't even notice I'm gone.
You know, for a second there, you sounded almost as confusing as the real Doc.
See? We're making progress already. See you soon, Martin.
Good luck, Your Honor.
Oh, and you might want to stay off the streets for a few seconds.
Stay off the street. Citizen Brown? Emmett?
All right.
He's not coming back, you know.
What are you talking about?
Emmett, without me to guide him, he's almost useless. Before I found him, he was a miserable failure who never finished anything. But with me to inspire him, look at what we've built.
You're mad.
Yeah, you've inspired him all right. Inspired him to turn Hill Valley into a bunch of uptight dorks.
I wouldn't expect a delinquent like you to understand.
You think you've inspired Doc? I'll have you know that without you, Emmett Brown is destined to build a time-traveling DeLorean and a flying time train.
Preposterous. Emmett couldn't even build a dog feeder without me to guide him.
Yeah, well, he did that too. Not the only inspiration in Doc's life, you know. In my timeline, he married one of the sweetest women of the 19th century.
Sweetness. Yeah. Emmett needs discipline to stay focused. He's so easily distracted.
Discipline.
Okay, Your Honor. Starting to get a little concerned here.
You lack discipline. No way.
It worked! Ha-ha! 1 second I'm in the present, the next I'm 6 months in the past. Amazing!
6 months? It took you 6 months to repair the time machine?
6 months, my family fortune, and a sketchy deal with a gang of Libyan nationals. But it was all worth it for this moment.
Emmett, don't do this. You need help.
Oh, blow it out your exhaust port, dear. Now that I've escaped into the past, your pack of divorce lawyers can't... What? How long have you been waiting for me?
A couple of minutes, maybe?
That's curious. I set the repair time circuits to arrive only a couple of seconds after I left. Oh, well. I'm sure there's no need for concern. It's probably just a minor miscalibration of the time circuits. Here.
What's this?
Clothes for our trip. We can't have you traipsing around 1931 in that ridiculous outfit.
Wait, our trip?
You didn't think I was going to let you erase the worst mistake of my life without my help, did you?
Fine, leave.
Wicked. Let's get out of this shithole.
I run this town.
Time circuit set for August 26, 1931. You ready to go, Your Honor?
Call me, Doc.
Back to 931. Call me Doc. "88 miles per hour." Oh, that was brilliant.
This is where I last saw him. You, teenage you. You were headed this way, arm in arm with Edna.
Ugh. Luckily, my erstwhile wife was never the type to kiss on a first date. Work fast and stay focused. We can see to it that our relationship never moves beyond the hand-holding stage. Well, will you look at that? The old town theater.
Cool.
Very cool.
I haven't thought about this place in years. The missus made me tear it down back in '71. Said the movies were corrupting the younger generation. It was all nonsense, of course. I spent countless evenings here in my youth, and it never turned me into a hoodlum. Say, remember Public Enemy? Why, you dirty rat, no good yellow-bellied stool? It never did manage to see Frankenstein, though.
But you're going to now.
But you're going to. That's what we're here for, remember?
Right, of course. The film that was supposed to set off a chain reaction in my imagination, inspiring with a notion that would launch my scientific career.
You've still got no memory of what that notion was?
Well, how could I?
Like it's run over and killed straight away.
Emmett Brown now erased by the shifting sands of time. Luckily for us, I do know something about my own brain, having lived in it for the past 70+ years. Once we get my younger self re-inspired by that movie, nothing will distract him from his proper... Great Scott, will you look at that?
The town square?
It's just like I remember it, only dirtier. Oh, the old courthouse.
Come on now, Doc, you need to... Go inside and check it out. First rule of time travel, Doc. Never allow your other self to catch sight of you. It can cause reality to collapse or something.
You mean?
Right behind you. Don't peek. Go on. I'll let you know when you're gone. And don't forget, you're Carl Sagan.
The billions and billions guy?
The suspected arsonist.
Huh?
Just go with it.
Just go with it. Yo, we're gonna go see Frankenstein.
Harry! You do show up at the
Harry!
last moment. Where have you been hiding?
Oh, you know, here and there, you're a little hard to pin down yourself. I went looking for you last night, but...
I believe I was off entertaining a beautiful lady. You know, I never really got a chance to thank you.
Well, I'm sure you would have escaped Kin on your own.
Yeah. Oh, sure, I'm grateful for that, but no, I'm talking about Edna. Funny to think of now, but until that crisis, I actually thought Edna and I disliked one another. Imagine.
Yeah, well, we make a lot of mistakes when we're not seeing straight. The thing is, you shouldn't let Edna distract you from, you know, the business at hand. Finishing your project for the expo and going to see Frankenstein.
Oh, pshaw. I'm far too busy for movies these days.
But,
And as for my project, it's practically done.
The rocket car?
The rocket car? Boy, are you out of date. I've junked a rocket car.
But...
more trouble than it's worth. I'll never figure out a propulsion system that does what I want it to do. And besides, its social utility is practically non-existent.
The rocket car.
You'll figure it out, Emmett. You only need a bolt of inspiration, that's all. Maybe if you went to a...
The mental alignment meter is a much more worthy project.
The what?
It was Edna's idea, and she's really been cracking the whip to get me to complete it in time for the expo.
Emmett, I'm a little confused here. What day is it?
Why, it's opening day. The opening day of the expo. Which reminds me, I'd better skedaddle back to the lab. If Edna catches me dawdling, there'll be heck to pay. Catch you around, Callahan.
October 12th? Doc?
October 12th.
Come to think of it, it is a bit brisk for August.
Oh, we're 2 months late. The expo's about to start and Teenage You is already in over his head with Edna.
I always did have a tendency to plunge into things.
Let's plunge into the DeLorean and get to the right date.
No, it's far too risky. Remember how I was late picking you up in '86?
Yeah?
That should have been a tip-off. Something is horribly wrong with the time circuits, and the problem appears to be getting worse. If we try to jump now, we could find ourselves stranded in the Cenozoic age. Or worse, the Mesozoic.
Then we're stuck?
For the time being. I'll look into the problem and see what I can do. In the meantime, you can go to work on the other problem.
Right. I'll go to the lab and see if I can talk Teenage You out of...
Impossible. If young me is already as infatuated as you say, you're not going to be able to talk him out of anything. Believe me, I remember. Better to focus on the more clear-headed half of the couple.
Edna? Where can I find her?
Where do you think? I'll drive. The DeLorean should still function adequately as a means of conveyance in the first 3 dimensions.
You were right. There she is.
My soon-to-be ex-future wife is nothing if not predictable.
Do I really have to talk to her? I mean, couldn't I just hang out until you fix the time circuits and...
Oh!
I'll talk to her. You better get the DeLorean out of sight before someone...
Hey, you! Quit blocking the drive! All Car of the Future contestants need to report to the North Tent.
Why not? Good luck!
Alright, cool. And we're chilling.
What does she have to say?
How's the DeLorean?
Edna? Oh, I haven't talked to her yet.
Well, what are you waiting for? We need to get those kids separated.
Hill Valley of the past.
Spell it B-R-O-W-N. It's not exactly an obscure name.
I still don't see it on the list. I'm sorry.
Oh, for the love... Let me try this one more time. This is the Hill Valley Science Expo, right?
First annual.
Indeed. The purpose of our fair is to showcase cutting-edge technology.
That's right. and to burnish Hill Valley's reputation as a forward-thinking community.
And yet, you want to exclude the maker of the most revolutionary breakthrough of all.
It's not that I want to, but oh dear.
Mr. Callahan! You do pop up at the oddest times. What are you doing here?
Thwarting your crazy schemes.
I need to...
Whatever it is, I hope you don't have to deal with Mr. Stonewall here. His sole function seems to be preventing people from accomplishing their business. Honestly, with him keeping the books, it's a wonder the Tannen gang got as far as they did. Have you seen Emmett?
No.
Oh, then you've heard all about his big breakthrough, the mental alignment meter. Isn't it exciting? And to think, he didn't even realize the import of his discovery until I pointed it out to him. I've never known anyone like him. So oblivious to his own potential.
I kind of wanted to talk to you about Emmett and his potential.
Funny, I didn't spot it myself at first. In fact, for the longest time, I thought I didn't even like him.
Yeah. You know, a lot of guys start out with great potential and then sort of run out of steam.
That's what I'm here for, to make sure he goes the whole distance.
Yeah, but...
I appreciate your concerns, Mr. Callahan, but I can take care of myself. I know what I'm looking for in a man, and it so happens Emmett fits the bill to a T. That's Emmett Brown. Rhymes with clown, which I'm beginning to think you are.
Just a simple mix-up, I'm sure.
I've no doubt of that.
Hey, Artie. Officer.
Officer?
Right. Don't blow your cover.
Will you please keep your mind on the task at hand?
Can't talk right now.
Hey, Artie.
Can't talk right now.
Gee whiz, okay.
Hey, excuse me.
Yeah?
When does the expo
Not
open?
till tonight. Anybody without official business here, please get off the grounds!
Ooh.
You got official business here?
Yeah.
Not until my time.
Stay out of the way of the workers. You look familiar. Do I know you?
Nope.
Far out.
It's not as nice as my truck back in '86. Jeez, I hope I still have a truck back in '86.
Alright, I see. Interesting. Cars of the future.
Come see the Cars of the Future, brought to you by Statler DeSoto.
Keep at it. Talk to Aiden until you find exactly what she sees in it. Seems pretty straightforward.
Ahem. You said that Emmett fits your bill of requirements for a man.
Yes?
What would that list be exactly?
You'd make a good reporter, Mr. Callahan. You know that? Well, his physical appearance for one thing. Emmett may not be Clark Gable, but he cleans up surprisingly well. I gave him my grandfather's white suit to wear at the expo. Oh, you should see him in it. He looks positively radiant.
Looks good in a suit. Got it.
And he's completely devoted to me. That's important. I've got no time or tolerance for playboys.
Faithful as a Labrador. Check.
Thirdly, and most important,
Yes?
Well, his mind, of course. It's brilliant, and it's virtuous through and through. His own mind map shows him to be a model citizen.
Good brain, I see. And if it turned out that you were mistaken about any of these qualities...
Say, what's your game?
Just curious, just trying to understand the female mind.
Well, understand this. I'm not some faint-hearted girl who'd run away at the first hint of trouble. I've made a big investment in Emmett. Not money, but I've sunk all my ambitions into him. I'd have to be thoroughly disillusioned before I'd call it quits with Emmett. Got it?
Uh-huh.
Now, Mr. Cub Reporter, is there anything else?
You say you know Emmett is a model citizen, but you don't know him as well as I do. Did you know he once cheated some Libyans out of plutonium?
Plutonium? What would Libyans want with plutonium? I'm sure he had a very good reason.
He once cheated Libyans out of plutonium.
His brain is oriented towards virtue.
He stole a train.
This one time, to power one of his science experiments, Emmett hijacked a train.
Please, there hasn't been a train hijacking in Hill Valley since the days of Mad Dog Tannen.
Rather hard for me to picture Emmett as a chick magnet.
Chick magnet?
A guy who gets the girls, motors running.
Motors?
Who makes them, you know.
You mean a chic?
Yeah.
Well, it's a matter of taste, I suppose, but when he's properly pomaded and decked out in my grandfather's white suit, Emmett just glows. Makes my heart flutter a bit just to picture him.
Emmett's done a lot of shady things in his time. My vice principal warned me to stay away from him.
Your vice principal sounds like a dolt.
Emmett's done a lot of shady things in his time. My vice principal warned me to stay away from him.
Your vice principal sounds like a dolt.
He's a slacker.
So you say Emmett only has eyes for you?
Absolutely. It's almost embarrassing how devoted he is to me.
Well, it's good to hear he's finally settling down.
Yes. Settling down?
You know, ready to stop playing the field, as it were.
Playing the... Oh, you're joking.
But I can't help feeling sorry for him.
Who?
All of Emmett's other girls, now that he's with you.
Please, I think I know Emmett by now. There are no other girls.
He has a little black book.
What's gonna happen to Emmett's little black book?
Little black book?
Oh, it's legendary. That's what enabled Emmett to become the, Valentino of Hill Valley High. Gee, I wonder if he'd let me have it.
You must think I'm pretty gullible, Mr. Callahan.
I wonder what's gonna happen.
Little...
Oh,
You must...
What the heck is this mental alignment meter of Emmett's?
Oh, it's an absolutely revolutionary invention. Measures a person's affinities, what he's attracted to, what he's repulsed by, that sort of thing.
Interesting. And it really works?
Well, of course. What's the point of inventing something that doesn't work? Or anyway, it works well enough for my purposes.
That's all the questions I got.
Very well, then.
Oh, what's going on here?
Hey, Audie. You seen my Oriole?
You mean this?
Yeah, thanks.
She gets to come and go freely, and I'm forced to wait. I love it. Back again, Mr. Callahan? What can I help you with?
I was thinking, what's Trixie Trotter doing in that outfit?
What's she doing here at all? That's the question. Women of that sort are generally found outside cheap hotels, not science expos.
Rather hard for me to picture Emmett as a chick magnet.
When he's properly pomaded, it makes my...
What's Trixie Trotter?
Cheap tell.
That's all the questions I got.
Very well then. How about you? Have you got any questions for me?
No.
Then kindly let me pass.
I am afraid I can't until I've located your registration form.
You shall not pass. Oh, what else do we have? Who can we enlist? Alright. Okay.
To all who approach these hallowed halls, I bid thee welcome. To all who approach these hallowed halls, I bid thee welcome. To all who... Oh, hiya, kid. Say, aren't you the fellow who...
Got you to turn on Kid Tannen? You bet.
You look younger without your mustache. That was a dirty trick, you know, making me think Kid had gone and iced Artie.
I'm sorry, but it was the only way I could...
Forget about it. I'm trying to. Yesterday's in the past. That's my motto. You gotta live for today.
Right.
So what are you doing down here?
Live for
anyway?
today.
Do you wish to pull the levers that control the future? At the expo, silly. Technology for a better tomorrow and all that.
Oh, yeah, that's actually why I'm here. Listen, I've got a proposal for you. I have this friend, right?
No dice. I'm only seeing Artie now.
It's not like that. See, my friend's in a relationship with Edna Strickland.
Oh, poor schmuck. I wouldn't wish her on anyone.
Then you see where I'm coming from. He won't listen to reason, but I thought she might call it off if she thought he and you were, you know.
Ah, you are an evil imp, ain't ya?
Sometimes a guy's got to resort to underhanded tricks. What do you say?
Sorry.
Ah.
Edna might be a pill, but if I play dirty tricks on every dame who disapproves of me, well, I'd play a lot of dirty tricks. Besides, such stunts are beneath the dignity of Techne, Muse of Progress.
Look, my friend Emmett really needs help.
The one who's going out with Edna Strickland? You're darn right he needs help.
I'm not asking you to actually seduce him. Just make her think that you two have a thing going. It'll drive her crazy.
I guess it would.
So...
I wouldn't do that to another girl unless I was good and mad at her. And besides, it might tarnish my image as a muse.
See you, Trixie.
From this chamber...
All right.
Hey, Artie.
Whoops.
Back again, Mr. Callahan? What can I help you with?
I was thinking. I found out about Trixie Trotter.
Yes?
Apparently they made her some sort of queen of the festival. Techne, the muse of progress.
They didn't. Well, they said this expo would give Hill Valley a reputation. I didn't realize this.
Oh, this is great.
What have you got against Trixie?
It's the idea of it. Allowing our city to be represented by a woman like that. I won't stand for it. As a socially conscious citizen, I demand you discharge that muse.
Trixie? What's wrong with her?
Oh, she's hardly qualified for an honorific post at a public event.
Look, lady, she fits the costume. She's an American citizen, and she managed to memorize all her lines. What more qualifications do you want?
Oh, these people are impossible.
Why do you want to get Trixie fired?
One simply can't allow women like that to attain positions of respect in society. It creates a very bad precedent for the future.
Does it?
But try telling it to this poor sap. She's got him completely steamrolled. That's how they operate.
Is it?
Still, I could get her discharged if I had the goods on her. No doubt a woman like that has left a trail of scandal, and I'd find it if I were still a reporter. But I haven't got time to do the legwork now. I'm too busy with Emmett and his invention.
You get her fired in a heartbeat.
You wouldn't hesitate to get Trixie fired from her job?
If I had the goods on her. She's obviously got her employer completely bamboozled. The only way to snap him out of his spell would be to show him something really shocking.
That's all the questions I got.
Very well, then. And I suppose you are...
Still looking.
Talk to Cue-Ball about Trixie. Gosh, where the hell is he? I wonder if I can go in the front door.
When does the expo
Not
open?
till tonight.
Oh, here he is, Cue-Ball. Hello, hello.
Hey, pal.
Oh, jeez, this guy again.
Funny, I was gonna say the same thing. Will you be playing piano for Trixie later?
Nah.
Why not?
'Cause little Miss Goody Two-Shoes thinks she's too respectable for Cue-Ball these days.
You seem kind of angry about Trixie.
Angry? Listen, kid, me and Trixie go way back. I know stuff about her that even kid doesn't know. Stuff that curl your socks.
Really?
Oh, yeah. And now to see her flouncing around the place, making like her stink don't smell, it just, well, it just cheeses me off, you know?
So what's so, toe curling about Trixie's past?
Yeah, like I'm gonna tell you.
Oh, come on.
No.
Tell you what, I'll tell you something embarrassing about me first.
Like what?
Well, under the influence of alcohol, my mom made a pass at me.
Ooh. All right, Junior, you win. That was pretty embarrassing. Almost as embarrassing as this.
Is that Trixie?
Yep.
She's not wearing much.
No kidding. She did a lot of these artistic postcards a few years ago. I got a whole set of them.
Can I, have one?
I don't know. You ain't gonna do nothing bad with it, are you?
Hey, I promise. I'll only use it for the greater good.
Well, okay.
Okay. What's with your teeth? Why are they green?
What's with your teeth?
My teeth?
Yeah, they're green.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Hang loose, pal.
You talk funny, mister.
Alright.
To all who approach these hallowed halls. What's cooking?
Ideas. Up here. Look, my friend Emmett really needs help.
The one who's going out with Edna Strickland? You're darn right he needs help.
I'm not asking you to actually seduce him. Just make her think that you two have a thing going. It'll drive her crazy.
I guess it would.
So...
I wouldn't do that. Just a me.
See you, Trick.
Don't be a...
Maybe I have to show her the postcard.
I just want to make sure. Is this you on this postcard?
Yeah, that was my first photo shoot.
And I can
You want me to
blackmail
autograph
her.
it?
That's okay.
Okay, maybe not. It's downright scandalous. Could have fired, but it fell into the wrong hands. Alright. Oh, damn these controls. Alright, there we go.
Back again, Mr. Callahan? What can I help you with?
I was thinking.
Oh, we're back again.
That's
very well.
It's okay. Let's give her the postcard. And we're all set.
You might want to take a look at this.
Why in the world would I be interested in... Oh, what have we here? Oh, sir! Mr. McFly! It appears your muse has been inspiring more than progress.
Trixie? Oh, no, no, no. What are you doing with a dirty postcard?
What is she doing in a dirty postcard? I swear, Mr. McFly, if that doesn't convince you that Trixie Trotter is unfit to represent Hill
I
Valley...
don't need you to lecture me about who I can or can't hire, Miss Strickland. Trixie's darn good at what she does. I don't care if she was once the winsome wench of Winnipeg. Her
The
past
winsome
doesn't matter.
wench of Winnipeg.
Trixie?
What is it, Artie?
You know I don't like to pry. But what state did you grow up in?
Province, Manitoba. Why?
Not even an American.
See, darling, the charter specifically states that the Expo's hostess must be a U.S. citizen, so if you're really a Canadian...
I'm being fired? You're firing me?
I don't want to.
For being Canadian.
Here, take it back.
How sad.
Well, I'm glad somebody's listening to reason.
Let's talk.
Let's talk. Alright.
Trixie?
I'll do it. I'll make that blue-nosed bitty eat her heart out.
That's great. I got it all planned out. When Emmett shows
But
up...
we gotta do it my way.
Huh?
I'm no good with improvising, and I ain't gonna memorize no lines. But I was in this play once. The Parlourmaid's Predicament. I figure I could lift a scene from that.
Okay.
Only, I need a few props.
Why am I not surprised?
Some furs, a big diamond. It doesn't have to be real, understand?
That makes it easier.
And something from this friend of yours, Emmett. Has he got a photo album?
I don't know. Probably.
Better bring it to me.
Furs, a diamond, and Emmett's photo album. And then?
Sit back and watch the fur fly.
Hi, Trix.
Oh, hiya, kiddo. Say, wouldn't it be easiest if I just march up to that Strickland dame and give her a smack in the puss?
Well, it would be fun to watch, but it wouldn't get her to break up with my friend Emmett.
Oh, right. You got all the props I asked for? The furs and the diamond? And your friend's photo album?
Not all of them yet, but I'm working on it.
Good. I'm itching to give Miss High and Mighty an eyeful.
Damn, where do I get all that stuff? Hello, hello.
Ah, good. You're back. Give me the full report.
She says she likes you because you've got a virtuous mind, you look good in a suit, and you're completely faithful to her.
Damn, she's got me dead to rights. Well, you'll just have to find a way to change her mind. I'll be here if you need any help. Do you need any help?
Photo album. Is there a photo album? Oh, maybe where's the young you?
Any idea what your teenage self is doing right now?
Unless I miss my guess, he's in the garage frantically working on his latest invention and cursing because he can't quite get it to work. Damn!
Damn. Oh wait, I've got a plan.
I think I'm starting to get a plan.
Good. Tell me. No. After all, it's my history we're talking about. If I learn how you're planning on altering it, my resolve may weaken.
So, okay. Hints. What do we got? It's a long way to Emmett's lab. You need some transportation. Righto. Why not use the DeLorean? Oh, really?
Have you figured out what's wrong with the time circuits?
Not sure. Possibly. It seems to me to be a simple wiring issue, but I'm double-checking to make sure. All the basic equipment appears to be functional.
Any chance I could borrow the DeLorean? I want to drop in on young you at the lab.
Well, I don't know. The time circuits...
Listen, I promise I won't take it to 88.
Even so, I'm worried about letting it out of my sight while it's still behaving unpredictably. Tell you what, I'll take it on a test drive 1 minute into the past. If it passes the test, I'll let you borrow it.
1 minute into the past. All right.
It worked. Didn't it?
I'm afraid not. In fact, the discrepancy appears to be getting worse. I arrived 6 hours ago.
Oh, too bad.
I didn't want to risk undoing any of the work you've done thus far, so I kept out of sight. But the time lag wasn't entirely a waste. I stopped by the hardware store and bought the parts for a chronometric analyzer.
A what?
A diagnostic device. See, I plug it into the time circuits and set them to cycle. When the green light goes off, I should have the data I'll need to understand the scope of the problem.
Hey, no driving the exhibits off the lot!
Looks like you'll have to find another set of wheels if you want to get to the lab.
Gee whiz. Have to find another set of wheels if we want to get to the lab. Who's that? Take the overhead train from the tracks and use it as a skateboard. Where the hell's that? Is this some diorama? Train of the future. Oh, we can use
My
this as a
future wouldn't be built
skateboard.
so shoddily.
Hi, Miss Strickland.
How
I was
genius.
just...
Break what you like, Mr. Callahan. It's no skin off my nose. Just keep away from Emmett's booth. Speaking of whom, I better go see what's keeping him.
I'll go check on him for you. I was just heading there anyway.
No, you weren't. The last thing he needs is another distraction at the 11th hour.
But...
Tut tut. Not another word. I've got the rest of the day all mapped out.
Miss Strickland!
I'm sorry, I don't recognize you. Heavens, you shaved off your hair, but... Carl Sagan?
I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Carl
Sure,
Sagan.
it would be seemly for me to be seen in the company of an alleged arsonist.
I think it may be in your best interest. You see,
Let's go somewhere where we can talk privately.
go. I'll keep her occupied till you get back.
Alright, go on a plan. Guess we can skateboard out of here. Somehow. Onto the street? Yeah, helps.
Hang on, Emmett. Hope you're ready for a big breakup.
Alright.
Emmett?
Thanks again for your assistance, Detective Parker.
Detective? What the hell is Kid doing here?
Nothing criminal, I assure you. I was just getting a mind map of Mr. Tannen for our exhibition at the Expo. The authorities wouldn't allow Edna and I to stage a demonstration of the mental alignment meter with a violent felon, but this little baby is just as good. Okay, let's see, now what's next? Check the stew, sort the maps. Ooh, I almost forgot that.
Edna really is cracking the whip, isn't she?
Well, yes, but she's got my best interests at heart. Without her, I can get so distracted. Did she send you down here to check up on me?
Yeah, she wanted to come herself, but...
She's busy too, I know. Well, you're a poor substitute for Edna's lovely features, but make yourself at home.
Thanks.
No thanks are necessary. Without you, I'd never be where I am now. In love with the woman of my dreams. And a mere 6 hours from my first public triumph as a scientist. Wait a minute. 6 hours? Jumping Jehoshaphat, I'm running out of time!
Isn't a model citizen? Oh, don't tell me I have to go back already.
I Don't Care by Trixie Trotter?
Edna doesn't approve of that sort of music, but I find it very soothing. Oh.
They say I'm crazy, got no sense, but I don't care. They may or may not mean offense, but I don't care. You see, I'm sort of
Intriguing switch.
I am my own superintendent. My star is on the
How does the mental alignment thing work?
Here, I'll show you.
Hey!
The test subject wears this mind mapping helmet, which probes the brain by measuring fluctuations in skin conductance and electrical resistance on the surface of the parietal lobe.
Uh-huh.
When I turn on the mind mapping helmet with this radio switch, the subject is exposed to a series of visual stimuli intended to provoke a series of positive or negative responses, as indicated by these lights on the helmet.
Hey, is that?
As the responses are recorded, they're relayed to this special typewriter, which prints out a punch card that represents the subject's mind map.
Oh, wow.
All I see is a bunch of holes.
Well, to you, maybe. But to our mental alignment meter, this mind map is nothing less than a peek into your subconscious. Observe as I place your mind map into the MAM.
Layabout. Is that machine calling me a slacker?
No, your own physiological responses did.
Degenerate criminal.
So this machine takes those little cards and tells you whether or not someone's a good guy or bad guy?
Kind of. Actually, the helmet does all the work. The mental alignment meter is just a glorified arcade machine.
So why not just go with the cards?
Edna says that people respond well to flashing lights and snap judgments. I can't argue with that. Every time I kiss her, I see flashing lights and lose all sense of judgment.
No kidding.
Interesting.
I'd be careful of that if I were you.
Why?
The rocket fuel experiment must have stripped one of the teeth in the hand crank. As a consequence, if you turn it for more than 10 seconds, it sends out an electric shock.
That's pretty cool.
What's this?
It's the placard we'll be putting in front of our booth at the expo.
The scientist that caught Kid Tannen?
A small exaggeration, but Edna says it'll attract investors. What do you think of the picture?
It's not so good.
You look a little constipated.
What? Edna said I looked intense.
Yeah, intensely focused on taking it.
I get the picture. I'll have to find a better one. Unfortunately, there's a lot to choose from.
Heavy.
Extremely. Mother has been rather obsessive about photographically cataloging my life.
Okay, not bad. Get some pictures to take to... Ah, for Trixie's performance. Got it. What the hell was it?
Hey, Emmett, what's cooking?
That's an old Brown family recipe for Hassenpfeffer.
Hassenpfeffer?
Rabbit stew. The trick is to add the cumin an hour after the carrots. Take a whiff. Isn't that just about the best thing you've ever smelled in your life?
It's, powerful, yeah.
I've got it on a slow boil for later.
I'm gonna take Emmett's mind map, I better replace it with another one. The mind of a degenerate criminal.
This kid Tannen's mind map, as captured by our mind map helmet.
You could tell he's a criminal just by looking at this?
No, but when it's fed into the mental alignment meter...
Weird.
Weird nothing. It's science.
Genius.
What's this?
The mind map cards from the dozens of subjects I've tested during the last few weeks. I've got to get them sorted before the expo begins.
Why?
Edna's got this grand scheme to catalog all of Hill Valley citizens by their mental alignment. Isn't that cute?
Not really. Ew.
Ugh. Did the clamp fall off again?
Yeah.
Put it back on. Well, I don't even know
Festering
why I
moldy
keep that bacteria
potatoes.
tank around. Every time the clamp falls off the nitrogen tube, it takes a couple of minutes before I can get the stench out of the air. Whew.
What's this?
That's a can of used motor oil, rocket fuel waste, and assorted chemical sludge left over from my abandoned rocket car.
Gross.
Accounting doesn't enter into it, but it is disgusting. Would you mind disposing of it on your way out?
Sure.
Sure. Convince. Did I already get the, photo up? I didn't. Where the hell is that photo up? There was a photo album somewhere. Oh, here it is.
Hey, Emmett, I've got an idea.
What?
Why don't I take your photo album over to Edna so she can pick out your new picture?
That's a great idea. She's got a better eye for these things than I do anyway. Thanks, pal.
Don't mention it. What's this typewriter do again?
During a mental alignment test, it takes message cards, like the one for Mr. Tannen over there.
Seems complicated.
Actually, it was all rather easy to put together, once Edna gave me the idea.
Sounds to me like you should be working on harder problems then.
What? Sorry, I've got to get back to work.
There's gotta be a way to switch.
If I'm gonna take Emmett's mind map, I better replace it with another one.
Mind map printer.
According to Emmett, this thing prints out mind maps. Mind if I...
Go ahead.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that'd be Mr. Needleman's card. I'll just put
Mr.
this in the stack with the
Needleman's
other
card.
hooligans.
Oh, do we get to keep that one?
This thing reads... Looks like you got a lot of hooligans.
Yeah, about 90% of Hill Valley thus far. It's a little disturbing.
Looks like you got a...
Yeah.
Well, damn. There's gonna be something in Emmett's lab that'll mess him up. Oh, spill it on Emmett's suit. Got it. Motor oil.
Hey, Emmett, I've got a... Whoa! Whoops.
What the heck?
Oh, jeez, I'm sorry. Your suit's ruined. Edna's gonna be royally PO'd.
Wrong.
What?
When Edna gave me this suit, I realized that the probability of me keeping it clean was infinitesimally remote, so I spent a few hours whipping up this.
Whoa! What was that?
A chemical compound capable of wiping the grime off any surface.
Damn it, you'll make a fortune.
Not anytime soon, I'm afraid. Due to an inherent instability in its molecular makeup, after 12 hours, the cleanser's component chemicals break down into a series of cloth-shredding enzymes, rendering it unsuitable for commercial use.
Wait a minute, does that mean your suit's gonna dissolve in 12 hours?
Hey, gods, no. The solution dissipates into the air after it's applied. But it does mean that after this batch of cleanser ages another 11 hours and 53 minutes, it would eat away this suit faster than 1,000 starving moths. And that would be a crisis of unimaginable proportions.
Why?
Because this suit belongs to Edna's grandfather, who wore it on his wedding day. Poor guy was gunned down just a few years later.
Emmett?
Well, enough wool gathering. Back to work.
Back to work. I don't think that worked too well. What else can we do? Okay. What's this shower thing?
That cleanser doesn't seem very portable.
It isn't, but this is.
A perfume bottle?
Yes. No. I mean, yes, it's a perfume bottle, but inside is a concentrated dose of my all-purpose cleanser. With a little luck, this should last me through the next 12 hours before its component chemicals break down into a series of cloth-destroying enzymes.
Clever.
Clever.
What the hell is that?
What?
Sorry, I thought I saw a tarantula. So after 12 hours, your cleanser just kinda turns into battery acid?
Battery acid? Don't be ridiculous. It merely turns into a brew of cloth-destroying enzymes capable of rotting away any fabric almost instantly. Battery acid, really? I was thinking.
Maybe we can use it on the show?
That doesn't need cleaning.
Okay.
I'd better not return it yet. I might need it to clean something. If only this stuff was
Clean
several hours
something.
older, I could use it to dissolve Emmett's suit.
Test it on something. You already seen how good it is on the motor oil. Why not try it on Proto motor oil? Proto motor oil. Maybe we could hit him with the motor oil again.
Emmett?
What?
Your jacket's got a little,
No, no worries.
How goes the bacteria?
Not so hot. To keep the stain.
Use the cleanser on the furs in the hill. The pause display. Hill Valley of the Past. I think that's back at the expo. Hope I'm not wrong.
What?
I was just thinking about the future. All that talk about Edna's grandfather made me realize something.
Please let it be something about lightning.
Life can be short, sometimes brutally so. So why not seize the day and grab your happiness while you can?
I'm not sure I like where this is going.
I was saving this for next Valentine's Day, but why should I? I know what I want.
Emmett, no.
I'm gonna ask Edna to marry me. Right now.
No.
Oh, right. I'll wait until
No.
tonight at the expo. It'll be much more romantic that way. Just think. By this time tomorrow, Edna and I will be engaged and will be the toast of the scientific community. And I owe it all to you.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. I
Hey,
can't
Emmett,
even get out of
I've
here
got to
now.
go out for a while.
I thought Edna sent you to make sure I wasn't getting distracted.
Oh, you'll be fine.
Hill Valley of the past, alright. Gotta love that skateboard, it's pretty awesome. Okay, so where's the furs? Hill Valley.
Furs
of the
donated by
past.
Lamont's House of Ermine. At least they're going to a good cause. They're stuck tight in this tar.
Stuck tight in this tar. Here we go. Yeah.
It's a good thing I did this before Emmett's 12-hour time limit, where the cleanser might have dissolved the fur.
Times may be hard in Hill Valley, but our present worries fade into insignificance when we ponder our Pleistocene past. Is the wolf knocking at your door? Be glad he's not a Tyrannosaurus,
Pleistocene.
king of the ancient lizards. And if you find yourself drowning in debt, well, you could be drowning in something a whole lot stickier, like the Hill Valley tar pits. This peek into the distant past is brought to you by Lamont's House of Ermine, reminding you fur is forever.
Fur is forever.
I already sprayed him.
Oh gosh, I didn't know what. Is that all it was? Let's see about the last span of his cleanser. 12 hours. Too bad we do not have 12 hours, or do we? Okay, yeah. See what happens when Doc Brown uses the time machine again.
Doc said to tell him when the light on his diagnostic thingy went green. Hey, the light's green. That means Doc could take the DeLorean out again. Hey, Doc. I mean, Mr. Sagan.
Excuse me a moment, Miss Strickland.
Mr.
I've got to
Sagan.
neutralize for the moment. How's the plan proceeding on your end?
The light's
That
green.
gizmo you've got hooked up to the DeLorean?
The chronometric analyzer?
Yeah, the light's gone green.
Wonderful. If the systems check out, I should be able to take it for another test run. I've got to run a short errand, Miss Strickland. I suggest you think about what I've been saying.
Oh, I will.
When did you land this time?
9 hours and 37 minutes ago.
Ouch.
Frankly, it started to get a little difficult to avoid running into myself. Still, the time jump yielded some interesting new data on the flux field. I'll run some more tests and we'll see what we find.
Alright, what's happening over here now?
Let's slip out of those furs, shall we?
Oh, cool. First, the photo album. and something about diamonds. The cleanser on the DeLorean, then tell citizens rather it's ready for a test. Okay. Get the cleanser on the DeLorean.
It'll be safe in there.
I think that way will work quicker.
I see. Well, you certainly...
I need to talk to you.
Excuse me, my dear. Yes?
About that gizmo you've got hooked up to the DeLorean?
The chronometric analyzer?
Yeah, what am I supposed to look for again?
A signal that it's done evaluating the time circuits. The analysis can take a while. Be sure to let me know when the lights are on the test.
Okay. It's the light green.
Nope, no green light yet.
Damn, how long does that take?
Hi, Trix.
Oh, hiya, kiddo. Say, wouldn't it be easiest if I just march up to that Strickland smacking the...
Well, it would be...
Oh, you got
Not all of them.
Good.
Hi, Trix.
Oh, smack...
Damn it.
I don't...
I was trying to step away. Alright. Maybe if I ride off again and then ride back at night.
How's it hanging, Emmett?
No time for small
You
talk.
okay?
I've got machines to tune and mind maps to sort.
Oh damn, the light's still red. What the hell? The light is still red. What am I meant to do?
Hey, the light's green.
Oh, it's green. Yeah, okay.
And you're firm in your intentions?
I am.
I need to talk to you.
Excuse me, my dear.
Not at all, Mr. Sagan. Take your time.
Much obliged, Miss Strickland. Yes?
Much obliged. The light is green.
The chronometer's gone green again.
Excellent. Let's hope this time my test run is a success. I'm sorry to desert you again.
Yes, well, you've left me with plenty to think about.
Oh, we're back in town.
By the look of things...
7 hours. I'm this close to identifying the problem. Guess I better crank up the old chronometric analyzer once more.
Oh, we got it.
Doc's trip aged the formula a few hours. Not enough to turn it to acid, though.
Not enough to turn it to acid, though.
If what Emmett told me about his Wonder Cleanser is true, another trip through time will probably turn this stuff into battery acid.
Okay, then. That's cool. We'll just take another ride.
I'm back.
And I'm busy. Make yourself at home, though.
I'm back. Alright. Go back again. The light should be green. I'll make sure.
Hey, the light.
Alright, the light is green.
Hey, Carl.
I'm sorry.
Oh, wonderful.
Call me Edna.
Your chronometer's gone green again.
Ah, time for another test run.
Time for another test run.
I shall await your return.
Any luck this time?
Depends what you mean by luck. My arrival time was off again.
By how much?
8 hours this time. Gave me the chance to take in 3 showings of Frankenstein. Good movie. A bit implausible from a scientific perspective, but I can see how my younger self would have been mesmerized.
What about the DeLorean?
Oh, yes. I did get one critical piece of information. The chromium elements in my circuits became unstable during the temporal shift. I should replace them with titanium.
Great.
Now, unfortunately, titanium won't become commercially available till the Kroll process is perfected in 9 years.
9 years?
But there may be another
Oh
solution.
wow, 9
I'm going to
years.
fire up the chronometric analyzer again. Then, while I'm storing it there, you can... Uh-oh. Where did it go?
The lab!
You better get down there before she makes the situation impossible. I'll tend to the DeLorean.
Age to perfection.
Alright, let's roll.
Hey, Emmett, I'm back.
Oh my!
Oh my.
You know, I thought you were coming down here to keep Emmett focused on his invention.
Oh, she is. But she's generously scheduled brief canoodling breaks every 45 minutes to keep my mind fresh.
Time's up, dear. Let's get back to work.
Shall we?
Now, Mr. Callahan, what can I do for you?
Carl Sagan wants to talk to you.
Mr. Sagan says he needs to talk to you back at the high school.
He does? Whatever for?
He has a lead. He wants to talk about his invention.
He says he wants to give you an interview about his invention.
One of those tedious cars of the future? That can wait. I've got to keep Emmett focused on his invention.
He wants to give you the scoop about his thrilling escape from Kid Tannen.
That's yesterday's news. Our invention will be tomorrow's story.
He says he's got a lead on the speakeasy arsonist.
He does he? Well, I'm not sure anyone cares about that old story anymore. But I suppose I could spare a few minutes in the service of solving a crime. Will you be all right without me, sweetheart?
It'll be tough, but I think I'll muddle through.
Try to keep him focused. He's so easily distracted.
Alright.
I wish.
Hopefully that acid works.
There it is. I've been looking all over for my portable anti-stick, anti-stain formula. Where'd you find it?
Out by the trash.
That's strange. I haven't been out there for hours. Oh well.
Are you gonna spray your jacket? It's looking a little dusty.
Not until it's really dirty. This cleanser doesn't grow on trees, you know.
Have to hit him with the oil
well,
again.
Some of the ingredients grow on trees, but the rest are synthesized polycarbonate
Really
detergent
dirty?
blends.
I can do that. I'll wait until you're at the expo to show Edna what a suit-destroying slob you can be. Now all I have to do is convince Edna that Emma's a degenerate criminal who's stepping out on her.
Mind map printer. Haven't made a mind map of himself. Maybe it'll show that he's not the model citizen.
Hey,
ask him.
got a sec?
Why, yes. In fact, I've got several.
Damn,
look
where's the
busy.
question?
Sure thing.
According to Emmett, this thing prints out mind maps. If I'm gonna take Emmett's mind map, I'd better replace it with another one. Tannen's mind map. If Emmett's map looked like this, I bet Edna wouldn't think he's such a model citizen.
How do we change them over?
Now we're getting somewhere.
Suit. Yes, model citizen. Oh, the test switch, right here. Let's hit the switch. How does it roll?
According to Emmett,
damn, did it bloody work? Let's keep hitting it or something. I don't know.
nothing happened.
Well, that button advances the slides during the mind mapping test. It only works while the test is running.
Oh, right, okay. So the test is running. Hit that button now, I guess, hey? Slide advancer. Okay, well, damn. Oh, it's a photo of Tannen.
I don't know who that is, but
What else we got on here? That guy never had hair. Not bad. Then do we just put it in here? What do we got?
that's not a
Layback.
great reading. But if I really want to get Emmett in trouble, I better aim for the bottom.
Do we to keep it?
According to Emmett, this thing reads.
Far out. Traction screen.
Hey, could we watch Frankenstein on this?
Sorry, Harry, but I need this projector to trigger positive and negative visual stimuli for my mental alignment tests. Besides, a movie like Frankenstein should really be watched on a big screen, don't you think?
Okay, what do we got? A mind map of himself.
Emmett?
Yeah?
do you say we take a break for a couple of hours and go see a movie?
A couple of hours?
Actually, it may be more like 70 minutes.
I haven't got a couple of hours. I still got all these mind maps to sort, and the MAM's wiring is still giving me fits, and...
I get it, you're busy. You get back to...
Thanks.
All right. Generator. Section screen. Okay, the generator. Alright. I guess that's how it works.
Hey there, you... Ew.
Oh.
Sled. Let me just hit this generator again. I hope I'm doing it right. Didn't that guy ever have hair? What do we got on here?
That's not a great reading, but if I really want to get Emmett in trouble, I better aim for the bottom.
Damn it.
Oh.
They say I'm crazy, got no sense, but I don't care. They may or may not mean offense, but I don't care. You see, I'm sort of independent. I am my own superintendent. My star is on the ascendant. That's why I don't care.
Okay. Hit the generator. Is that Officer Parker? Hit the slide. Is that the last one? Emmett Brown.
That's not a great reading, but if I really want to get Emmett in trouble, I better aim for the bottom.
Gosh. Any more hints? Mind map of himself.
If I'm gonna take Emmett's mind map,
Damn it. I mean, it's not on the question list to ask him.
Emmett?
Yeah?
Is all this new stuff what you're showing off at the expo?
Yes. It's our mental alignment meter.
Mental alignment meter? What's a mental alignment?
It's the most revolution.
What is it?
It reads and...
Why would you want to probe people?
Why would detected...
Your machine...
Not yet. Alignment's alcoholic.
And?
And...
Of course. Anyway.
Anyway.
You sure you don't want to take in a movie? I think you'll like it.
Strange as it may sound, I've got more pressing things to think about than going out to movies.
Okay. You get...
Thanks.
Gee whiz. Projection screen. Projection screen. Does have to put his family album on the projector.
I don't think Emmett would appreciate using his childhood photos like that.
No.
That smells good.
Okay. see how this works.
This button only works.
Okay.
Ew.
A slide advancer. John Wilkes Booth.
I know that. That negative figure.
Oh, wait.
Ah, that smells much better.
Police officer guy. Alright, I think I've got this now.
Careful, don't let all the flavor escape.
Don't let all the flavor escape. Hit the generator. Okay, I think that's a good sign. Okay. Hit that record player.
Ah, that's the stuff.
Hit that slide advancer. Come on, come on. Please be good enough. Hooligan.
It's almost bad enough. I just need one more wrong answer to drive Emmett's mind map all the way down to Kid Tannen's level.
Damn it. Oh, I'll have to do it again. Okay. Okay, cool. Stew pot.
Mmm, that smells good.
There we go. Hit that generator. Here we go, Biff. Hit
Guess
the
it needs time to
stupor.
get boiling again.
Okay. Hit that record player then.
Oh.
They say I'm crazy, got no sense, but I don't care. They may or may not mean offense, but I don't care. You see, I'm sort of independent. I am my own superintendent. My star is on the ascendant. That's why I don't care. I don't care. I don't care what people think of me. I'm happy-go-lucky, and say I am plucky, so jolly and carefree. I don't care
Ooh, gee whiz.
if I do get the mean and stony stare. If I'm never successful, it won't be distressful, 'cause I don't care. They say I'm crazy, got no sense, but I don't care. They may or may not mean offense, but I don't care. You see, I'm sort of independent. I am my own superintendent. My star is on the ascendant. That's why I don't care. I don't care. I don't care what people think of me. I'm happy-go-lucky, and say I am plucky, so
Stew pot. Guys are at.
Still not boiling yet.
That's not boiling yet.
if I do get the mean and stony stare. If I'm never successful, it won't be distressful.
No, don't turn it off. This is my favorite part.
That's right.
They say I'm crazy, got no sense.
Hopefully it works.
They may or may not mean offense.
Hopefully that works. I don't want to have to do it again. What an absolute pain in the ass.
It's almost bad enough. I just need one more wrong answer to drive Emmett's mind map all the way down to Kid Tannen's level.
Oh, wow. Oh, bloody hell.
That smells good.
Oh, good stuff. Or maybe I have to hit him again. Okay.
Still not boiling yet.
Still not boiling yet. Well, I went to green, so it must be okay still. It must be okay still. So we're just hitting with the zapper. Goes around, hasn't broken. Convince, convince. Okay. Not bad. I think we did it.
Oh.
Come on. I don't want to have to do that again. I've done it as rad as I could possibly go. I don't want to have to listen to that. Oh, wow, okay.
Hey, Emmett, I think your mind map test is broken.
Oh, well, that switch just keeps shorting out on me. No time to fix it now. I'll have to take care of it at the expo.
Looks like I'm not going to be doing any more mind maps. I guess I'll test this out and hope for the best.
Alright, that's a good sign. Let's test out the mind map. Degenerate swine.
Now Emmett's mind map is as bad as Tannen's. Now all I have to do is swap this out with Emmett's original mind map, and Emmett's own machine will do him in.
Alright, alright. Just swap.
Okay, Emmett.
Hello,
Get ready to
hello.
meet the new you.
Hey!
What?
I almost left behind my mind map card. We're gonna show it off at the expo as a rare example of a model citizen.
All right.
Didn't kill me if I forgot that.
She might kill you anyway when she gets a look at that mind map. Once Emmett gets to the expo, I'll try to figure out how to get him to put his card in the mental alignment meter. But for now, I better concentrate on making Emmett look like he's fooling around on Edna.
She needs to make a case. And do we have everything? I sure hope so. Let's plan to make Edna. Okay, so where do we get the phony diamond? There's a diamond-shaped object somewhere in the front of the high school. Expecting the artificial rainbow over there. Hill Valley of the Future display. Alright. And we'll get the diamond.
Marty!
Doc!
What time is it?
What time is it?
It's almost time for the opening ceremony.
Holy jeez, I better work fast. I think I got it all worked out. When it all comes together, Edna will think you're the worst guy in town. I just need a couple more pieces.
Well, don't go to too much trouble.
What do you mean? Oh. got Edna to break things off?
Not exactly. You see, I've been mulling things over, and in the timeline you're from.
The right timeline?
Yes. I've got a wife.
A great wife. Clara, and kids, and a dog, and a bitchin' time train, and
Edna? How does her story turn out? How does she end up?
Oh, well, Edna ends up... She's doing great. She's got a full life, lots of friends, always busy.
She's got a fellow?
Sure, lots
Sure.
Lots of them. She's a tramp?
No, what I meant to say was...
Let's start over. How does Edna end up?
You're not really supposed to know these things in advance. It's bad luck.
But you told me how my story turns out.
Yeah, but...
And it's not as if I'll be in a position to do anything about it once my younger counterpart's destiny has shifted. I imagine I'll be folded into the new timeline, and I'll probably lose all memory of the old one.
Maybe.
So tell me, just to satisfy my curiosity, what's going to become of Edna?
To be honest, she ends up kinda... sad.
Sad?
She lives with some cats in a dinky little apartment, and she spends most
Living
of
the
her time yelling at her
life.
window at people, and collecting newspapers, and living in the past.
I see. Perhaps we've been going about this problem the wrong way. Do we really have to completely obliterate my timeline so we can restore yours?
Doc?
Maybe we could have the best of both worlds. I could be with Edna, but it could be a little bit, more healthy.
Can you hear yourself? Do you know what you're saying? Let me remind you. It was her influence that led you to take over Hill Valley and turn it into this nightmare state.
Come now. It wasn't as bad as all that. The crime rate was low, and the uniforms were nice.
I don't believe this.
All I'm saying is...
I don't believe
stop and
this.
take a breath. This elaborate plan to derail my younger self's love life, is the short-term misery worth the long-term gain? Maybe we can find a third way. One where everybody wins. What do you think?
No. I'm sorry, Doc. I can't go along with what you're saying. You don't belong with Edna.
So you're determined to break us up, in spite of my stated wishes.
Instead of my
Basically,
stated wishes.
yeah.
Then there's nothing left to say.
Where are you going?
Why should it matter to you? Aren't you planning on overriding me?
Oh, great. Hill Valley of the past. Hill Valley of the future.
Press button to experience future Hill Valley, circa 1981. I don't think I've visited that timeline yet.
Pleasant dreams, Hill Valley. And the Expo would like to remind you that you can find everything you need to transform your dreams into reality and artificial rainbow. Reassuring all the serving our fair cities that their needs are taken care of. And life is
Nice
sweet.
rock. But I can't reach it.
I cannot reach it. Okay, throw my guitar at it. Huh?
But I can't reach it.
Oh, can I throw my skateboard at it?
I'm good, but even I don't think I could skateboard on that.
Shower hat.
And after the rain, what else? An artificial rainbow.
Then do we,
Reassuring all the good people of Hill Valley that their needs are taken care of, and life is sweet.
And life is sweet.
But I can't reach it.
Damn. Yes. Impatience is a virtue. Activate the artificial rainbow. While the rainstorm is still running. Okay.
Of course, our residents will want to venture forth into the fresh air occasionally. And what better excursion than a pleasure ride in this elevated super train of tomorrow? Pleasant dreams, Hill Valley. And the Expo would like to remind you that you can find everything you need to transform your dreams into reality at House Hardware. After the rain, House Hardware, serving our artificial rainbow, reassuring all the good people of Hill Valley that their needs are taken care of, and life is sweet.
Now where the hell did that go? And life is sweet.
Press button to... Press button.
What the hell is it? Oh, here it is.
Just borrowing it.
Oh, we got everything we need. Okay.
Voila.
Say, pretty snazzy for a phony rock.
Snazzy?
Keep that up and I may take a real shine to ya.
I'd rather you take a fake shine to Emmett.
I'm working on it. How about the furs in the photo album?
I'll get him to you. Hey, Trixie. Are these furs good enough?
Well, they're a little ratty, but they'll work. Now bring me that photo album and we'll be in business.
Alright, the photo album, we got it.
I brought Emmett's photo album like you asked.
Let's see. Gee, he's not bad looking. In an egghead kind of way.
Remember, I don't want you seducing him for real.
I ain't a cradle robber, kiddo.
So, you got everything you need for your big scene?
Everything except for your friend.
Emmett Brown, the redheaded guy about yay high. He'll be the one with Edna Strickland.
Not for long he won't.
Great.
Okay, what else have we got? Whoops. It's arrived at the expo. It's time to knock over all the dominoes. Okay. Can control. Oh yeah. Where the hell is he? Oh, here he is. Got everything we need.
Hey, Emmett, what's keeping you?
Oh, hello, Harry. I guess I've got a mild case of stage fright. I'm about to play my big scene, you know? No telling how Edna's gonna react.
You've, got something on your suit.
Oh, so I have.
Oh, so I have.
Anti-stain formula, work your magic.
Oh.
Emmett!
Just in the nick of time. Step back now. We're gonna need a little space here.
Oh, aren't you a vision? Like something that descended from the heavens.
Yes, I'm feeling a bit elevated at the moment. There's something I've just gotta ask you.
Wait, your tie's a bit crooked.
I've been holding it inside for weeks now, and I've simply gotta get it off my chest.
Oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
My grandfather's suit!
My formula! Oh. Look! Turn your head! I'll be right back, and we can try this all over again.
It's Lathrop Brown!
Huh?
Trixie Trotter! How do you know this woman?
I don't! I mean, I listened to some of her records, and I may have taken a picture or two of her, but I...
Go on! Deny to the world that you know me. Perhaps it is true, but I know you all too well.
What is going on here?
You rich boys are all alike. You think material possessions can compensate for a broken heart. Well, you can take back your furs and take back this gaudy diamond, too. I don't need your expensive presents. I need you. And more importantly, little Emmett Jr. needs you.
Well,
Edna,
Don't Edna me. Apparently you are not the man I took you for.
But I am, see? The mental alignment meter proves it. I am the man you fell in love with.
Let me see that card.
Decent chap.
I should have known. A degenerate criminal.
What? Get out of my sight! I never want to see you again!
That was rough, Emmett. I'm sorry you had to go through it, but things are gonna be okay. You and me can... Emmett?
That went off great, huh?
Yeah. Maybe too great.
Oh, shucks.
Emmett!
Riding down through a hill valley on a skateboard.
Emmett!
Go away.
Come on! Where are you? I'm sorry you had to go through that scene at the expo. Things didn't work out the way you expected, but everything's gonna turn out okay. See, I know how this story turns out, and...
The story is over.
Think of the future. Listen to me.
Listen to me, Emmett. Do
I have to
exactly
tell
as I
you
say.
about the future.
Don't do anything.
Why not? Listening to you has worked out so well for me thus far. They say I'm crazy, got no sense, but I don't care. They may or may not mean offense, but I don't care.
Stop!
What are you doing up here?
Don't jump!
I wasn't gonna jump.
Then what do you...
This is where I come when I want to think.
Oh.
When I want to be alone.
Oh.
Oh.
What are you thinking about?
Can't you take a hint? I don't want you here. I don't need you.
You don't know what you need.
And you do?
As a matter of fact, yeah. You need...
You need to have some fun and see Frankenstein.
To get some perspective. Think about it. All the people who have it even worse than you. For instance, Frankenstein's monster.
Frankenstein. I tell you that my very life force is drained away, and you want to talk about Hollywood monster movies.
It's a very inspirational monster movie. Especially the scene where they bring the monster to life. There's this big gurney that lifts him up into the air, and see, there's this wild storm going on, and lightning crashing everywhere. It's amazing. And you just gotta see it, Emmett. It'll change your life.
Look at my helmet. Which light is flashing?
Yellow.
Apathy. I don't care about movies. I don't care about anything anymore. And I never will.
Don't give me that. You care.
Care about inventing.
Still care about inventing things.
Inventing is overrated. 99% hype, 10% fraud. Name one invention that ever did anybody any good.
How about...
The light bulb, the telephone, the car.
The automobile was a great invention, right? You love cars.
Yes. If I'm lucky, I may be struck by one today.
The telephone. Think how that invention has revolutionized the whole world.
Yes. Now a person can be rejected long distance.
Think about Edison and the light bulb. That was a great invention.
Might have been. If there was anything in this miserable world worth illuminating.
Help me out here.
You're getting on my nerves, Callahan. At least you would be if I still cared about anything.
Me! You care about me, Doc.
You?
Yeah.
You did this to me.
Did what?
I was perfectly content drudging away in my dad's law office. You show up out of nowhere, get me all excited about inventing, and disappear. 2 months later, you show up again, you trick me into making a hero out of myself and getting involved with Edna Strickland. Then you appear a third time and pretend to be my friend just so you can yank the rug out from under me and send me sprawling into the dirt.
Okay, I can work with that.
I loathe you, Harry Callahan. Or is that even your real name?
Marty. My name is Marty.
Oh, so everything you've told me's been a lie.
More or less.
Why? Why did you ruin my life?
Why did you ruin my life? I did it for your own good.
Edna was no good for you. She was leading you down the wrong path.
I see. You had my best interests at heart.
Yeah.
Just like my father.
But there's more to it, see? Your father doesn't know your true path.
And you do?
Yes!
How is it that I could create a mental alignment meter and yet fail to realize that you are completely delusional? Oh, what does it matter?
It tells me that this damn thing doesn't work.
I know exactly what I'm doing. See? I know this may sound crazy, but you gotta listen. In 1985, you're gonna invent a time machine.
You're right. It sounds crazy.
I'm just trying to explain where I'm coming from. I did it for fun.
You ruined my life for fun?
Yeah, that's how I get my kicks.
You bastard. All that time you spent building up my dreams, telling me I was gonna be a great scientist.
Yeah, what a laugh. Dreams are only for people with guts enough to follow them.
You're saying I don't have guts?
You? Look at you.
What do you know? A person like you? You don't know the first thing about me. I have more dreams in my little finger than you'll ever have.
Hey, daydreams don't count.
Daydreams? That's what they said to Edison. That's what they said to Einstein. That's what they said to
Dr. Frankenstein?
Yeah, and look what they accomplished. I'm sick of people telling me what I can and can't do. First my father, then Edna, now you. Listen to me good. From now on, if I'm living my life my way, I'm taking my own advice and I'm following my own ideas. My ideas. Do you hear me? My ideas. Great Scott. I've got it.
Got what?
The solution. My invention. I know how to make it work.
Mental alignment meter?
No, my airborne personal transport device.
The rocket car?
Not rockets at all. That was my mistake. The basic idea was sound, but the propulsion system was unworkable. But the lightning. Suddenly the answer is clear. It came to me all at once, like Like
A bolt of lightning?
exactly. Static
bolt of
electricity.
lightning.
Super ionized static electricity powering the asynchronous oscillation of frictionless plates inside the. What's this stupid thing doing on my head?
Emmett, you're you again.
Here I've been wasting my time with silly mind reading tricks when there's serious science to be done. And the expo begins at 8.
Let's get the hell out of here before anything else happens.
What?
I said, let's get out of here before anything.
Oh no. Bertie!
Emmett!
What?
I have to tell you about the future.
Can you climb up?
I'm afraid I can't find a convenient purchase for my upper limbs.
What?
No handhold.
No handle.
I'll help you finish your new invention.
Great! The first step is to get me down from here.
Got anything useful on you?
Only my wallet. Oh, and this portable anti-stick, anti-stain formula. Oops.
Any
Got any ideas for me?
I think I used up my quota for the day.
Hang in there.
Very funny.
Hang in there.
It's not going anywhere.
What do we got? Down safely, the way things are right now. Oh yeah, right.
Emmett's solution. This stuff's dangerous.
And do we just hit it up on here? Oh, oops. Oh, damn these controls. Oh, there we go.
I can't grab it from here.
Okay, so I'll have to go back up.
Hold on!
I wasn't planning on doing anything else.
Hold on. Ah. Damn.
I still can't reach you.
Maybe you should employ centripetal force.
Okay, here we go. Oh.
Gotcha.
Let's get out of here.
Your pants, they're stuck.
Do something before we're crushed. Ah. Ah. Stop doing that. What are you doing?
Trust me. Hold on.
Oh, nice.
What did you say your name was again?
Marty.
Marty? Thanks.
Don't mention it.
Thanks.
Tungsten. The catalyst will need to be made out of tungsten, given the temperature within the converter will no doubt be intense. We'll have to harvest the filaments from all the light bulbs in my house.
Your invention. You think you can finish it before the end of the expo?
Think? I've got to. My future depends on it.
Then let's go.
Of course, the oscillating plates will need to be calibrated precisely. Even the slightest misalignment could cause the magnetic field to fluctuate in intensity, leading to sudden shifts in polarity. The results could conceivably be catastrophic.
Who cares?
My thought exactly. Science should be messy and unpredictable, or else where's the fun of it?
All right. What's going on?
Need a lift?
Mr. Sagan, got the kinks worked out of your car of the future?
Not all of them, but at least the DeLorean's mundane terrestrial functionality remains intact.
As usual, I have not the slightest idea what you're talking about. In fact, you remind me of someone I used to...
There, my dear, don't worry. I'm sure we'll all turn out well in the end.
Maybe for everyone else.
I'm sure we'll all turn out well in the
very
end.
much like someone who's going to be alone and unloved for a very long time. Maybe I should get a cat.
Nonsense. I can state with nearly 100% certainty you're going to have a long, fulfilling life.
How can you know that?
I think you'll find I know almost everything worth knowing about you and young Emmett and his friends. Tell me, how much do you know about Harry Callahan?
Oh no. Oh no. How much do you know about Harry Callahan? In the final episode.
Again. I realized that it wasn't Edna that made my life miserable. It was science. She used my science to turn Hill Valley into a police state. If Emmett doesn't go through with a demonstration at the expo, his dreams of being a scientist will dim just enough for Edna to step back into his life and steer him down another path.
Doesn't sound too good. Out of time. Oh wow, what a great episode that was. Hit that last episode up tomorrow. Oh wow. Biff. Definitely needs more power of love, you know what I mean? David Bowie? What? What's that about David Bowie? I'll have to research that. Telltales. Something to do with David Bowie's in the credits. Well, there we have it. Episode 4. Absolutely great, good times. And, well, definitely made me a bit sleepy. We'll be back tomorrow.
Brilliant. My calculations are correct. When this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit.